What's up, everyone? It's your boy Telvers again, your modern day David. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, I got something quick I want to speak to y'all about, but I think it's very imperative. I think it's very important for you to hear. God says in Isaiah chapter 43, verses 18 and 19, He says, "Don't worry about the past. Don't consider the things of old, for I am doing a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Do you not perceive it? I will create a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert." So let's break down the scripture. What God is saying, first He says, don't worry about the past, don't consider the things of old. He's saying don't worry about how He did things the last time. Don't let that even cause you to make a scenario on how He's going to handle things this time. He said, I am doing a new thing. He said, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard the things I'm going to do in your life. He said, now it shall spring forth. So when He says now it shall spring forth, we must know that now means it has been done in the spirit. It may not be done in the physical yet, because things happen in the spirit first, in the spiritual world first, before they happen in the natural world. So now it shall spring forth. That can be spiritually and physically, or it can be just spiritually. But there's an appointed time for it to happen physically. So He said, do you not perceive it? He said, do you not see the things that's going around, that's going on right now, that I'm doing? Pay attention. He said, do you not perceive it? Do you not know it? Will you not know it? Do you not see it? I'm working things out over here, and I'm bringing them all together to work in your favor. But the only thing you can see is your problem. Next He says, I will create a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. Some translations say a path in the wilderness. Psalms 119, 105 tells us, the psalmist says, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. And that's how God operates in our wilderness. When we're in the wilderness, when we don't know where to go, we're in the darkness. But He's a light to our path. A lot of times we think about this scripture and God saying, I will create a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. We think about when it's time to get out of the wilderness and when it's time to get out of the desert. But He's also talking about, don't forget too, He sustained you when you were in the wilderness. He's creating a way for you right now as you walk in the wilderness. There's a set time for you to get out of the wilderness. But He's still been a lamp to your feet and a light to your path while you're in the wilderness until that appointed time set for you to get out has come. He has created rivers in the desert. He sustained you while you're in the desert so that you wouldn't be thirsty. You may have struggled in your wilderness season, in your desert, in your wasteland, but you made it. You're making it. You have an appointed time to go out. Streams of living water in the desert will sustain you. And when it's time for you to get out, it will flow you out of the desert. Now, allow God to do His new thing in your life. Allow Him to create a path in the wilderness until it's time for you to get out. Follow that path. He'll lead you out. Follow Him. Take a taste of His living waters in the desert. Taste and see that the Lord is good. You have an appointed time to get out. But in this wilderness season, it's time for you to learn and get closer to God. So take advantage of that. He's doing a new thing. Wait on it. Y'all be blessed.